everyone, this is Imran Pardesi sir and today I will be continuing standard 8th chapter number 7 variations. Dear students, yesterday we have seen direct variations in which we have seen two quantities x and y. They were directly proportional to each other. So x alpha y we had used, right? X directly proportional to y, we have to write x alpha y. Is it clear? And then we have to write, instead of alpha, we used to write x is equals to k y. Okay, it was in direct variations. Today we will see inverse variation. So what is inverse variation? Please look at the board. See here, inverse variation. If x and y are two quantities, okay, and there is inverse variation, in this inverse word came between two quantities x and y, this statement can be written as like this: x is inversely proportional to y. See, y is not directly used here. If only y was here or only y will be here, you will say x is directly proportional to y. But y is not direct. 1 upon y is there. So we have to read x is inversely proportional to y. Okay, so this is alpha, we know very well. X is inversely proportional to y is written in the form of an equation as x. Instead of this alpha, we will use is equals to k, 1 upon y. This is an equation form. Okay, we can change it by multiplying this y to x, because y is here in division form. This y will go here, it will be x multiplied by y is equals to k, where k is a constant, right? We can write x multiplied by y is equals to k is the equation of variation. So in this question, in this explanation, inverse word came, it means x is inversely proportional to y, not directly. Okay, now see practice set 7.2, question number 1. Question number 1, such a big question, I have not written over here. You please follow your textbooks, okay, and I have directly drawn this table over there. But by reading this question number 1, I did not understand that this question is belongs to direct variation or inverse variation. Okay, so that you have to decide first that this given question number 1 is direct variation or inverse variation. Look at the board, how to find, how to know, how to realize that this question is not of direct variation, it is of inverse variation. Please look at the board, how. See, I have considered, let number of workers be x and number of days be y. Okay, decide whether the variation is direct or inverse. For direct variation, we have to use x upon y. If the value of x upon y here also and here also should be constant, means same in all examples, then you will say this question is belongs to direct. Okay, see, first check it out. If it is not direct, then it is inverse. Clear? Look at here, I will utilize this x upon y. See here, x upon y, 30 upon 6. 6 1s are 6, 6 5s are 30. Answer came 5. The answer of this ratio is 5. Now we use this ratio, x upon y, 20 upon 9, which is non-divisible. Is it clear? It means this answer is different, this answer is different, which is not constant, which is not same. Is it clear? So therefore this example number 1 is not belong to direct variation. If it is not belong to direct variation, it is belongs to inverse variation. Then see, the given variation is not direct, it is inverse. So what you will say, x is inversely proportional to y. Why it is inverse? Because y is not directly used there. X is inversely proportional to y. We can write, in place of this alpha, we will use is equals to k. X as it is. In place of alpha, we will use is equals to k, 1 upon y. This y is in division form. This y will come over here. It will be x multiplied by y is equals to k. For this table, we will use this formula, this equation, x multiplied by y is equals to k, which is inverse variation. Is it clear? So my dear students, now I will utilize this this table and this explanation to solve x, y and x. I will use these only over this side. Please pay attention. So first we will utilize this first column to find k. Always remember, for direct or in inverse you have to find k value first. Okay, that k value, constant value, we will be utilizing for further solutions. Is it clear? So in the first beginning we have to find value of k, constant. Look at here, I will write the first column, that is x is inversely proportional to y. Why it is inverse? We came to know by solving examples. It is not constant. Okay, so we have decided it is not direct, it is inverse. So we will utilize now x is inversely proportional to y. Okay, for the first column, when x is equals to 30 and y is equals to 6, we have to find value of k, k for constant. Always remember, for every question of direct or inverse, we have to find k first. Okay, then we will find x, y for the further examples. Look at here, k, x plus x, alpha plus we have used is equals to k, 1 upon y. This y is in division, it will come here, x, y is equals to k, as we have seen here. Okay, now put the values. X is how much? 30, multiply y is how much? 6 is equals to k. 3 6s are 18, zeros are 0 is equals to k. Therefore, you will write k is equals to 180. Okay, always find first k in direct or in inverse. In both the questions, first of all we will find k value by using the first column. Okay, now k value came to know 180. Now you can take this third, fourth and fifth example. I will write here third. X, you can utilize now this x is xy is equals to k. You can utilize xy is equals to k. Why xy is equals to k? Because you came to know it is an inverse proportion example, inverse variation example. So we can use x, y is equals to k. Now you have to utilize here when x value question mark, y value 12, k value 180. Always you will use for this example k 180. Okay, in all the examples in this question k is equals to 180. Now this third one you can directly solve. X is x, multiply y is 12 and k is 180. Okay, now this 12 is in multiply form. This 12 will go there in division form. X is equals to 180 upon 12. 12 ones are 12. How much remains? 6. How much remain? 6. 12 fives are 60. Therefore, x is equals to 15. Is it clear? The first here answer you got 15. How? 12 ones are 12. How much remain? 6. So 12 fives are 60. Okay. Now x is equals to 15. So here I will write 15. Is it clear? Now the third after fourth column, I will utilize x, y is equals to k when x is equals to 10, y is equals to question mark and k is equals to 180, right? So we will solve this. X 10, y is equals to 180. This 10 is in multiplication form. This 10 will go there in divide form upon 10. So this 0 get cancelled. What is remain? Y is equals to 10. Is it clear? Y is equals to 10. Very simple and very easy. Okay. Now we will solve fifth one. X, y is equals to k. When x is equals to question mark, y is equals to 36 and k is equals to 180, right? Therefore, x multiplied by 36, K is 180. So now X is equals to 180 upon 36. In 36 table 180 comes. 36 fives are 180. Multiply somewhere. 5 6 are 30. 5 3 are 15, 16, 17, 18. Is it clear? So this is 36 5s are 180. So you will divide this ratio by 36 only. 36 1s are 36, 36 5s are 180. Therefore X is equals to 5. I hope you understood. X is equals to 5. I hope you understand. See, by using this information we have solved this. We have used here X is inversely proportional to Y, which is equals to this. This is very much important. Okay, X Y is equals to K means inversely proportional. Then further we have used like this. We have to solve like this. It is very easy. So dear students, now we will see the question number 2 of practice set 7.2. Please look at the board. It is totally depend on inverse variation. Please look at here. Practice set 7.2 question number 2. Find the constant of variation and write the equation of variation. First we have to find the constant. Constant of variation means K. First we will find out K and then write the equation of variation, and then we have to write this equation again, and then we have to write the constant value. Okay, for each of the example given below. So this is the first example. P inversely proportional to Q. Can you see? Because P is not directly proportional to Q, it is inversely proportional to Q. If P is equals to 15, then Q is equals to 4. So what we have to find? Find the constant. Constant means K. We have to find K constant first. See, now we will write the question as it is. P is inversely proportional to Q. Then instead of this alpha, we will write is equals to K. Write P as it is. Instead of this alpha, we will write is equals to K 1 upon Q. Now this Q is in division form. It will come to the left hand side. It will be P multiplied by Q is equals to K, and this is only the equation of variation. Okay, this is equation. Can you see the is equals to is there? It means this is an equation. Okay, now we have to substitute the value of P and the value of Q. Put P is equals to 15 and Q is equals to 4 in this equation. P 15 multiplied by Q 4 is equals to K for constant. 15 4s are 60 is equals to K. Therefore we will write K is equals to 60, the constant. So first answer you got. The constant of this given example is 60. Then we have to write this equation again. P into Q is equals to K. So we will write at the place of K, we have to write 60. P into Q is equals to 60 is the equation of variation. Okay. Now see the question number 2. Z is inversely proportional to W. Why it is inverse? Because Z is not directly proportional to W. Here 1 upon W is there. It means Z is inversely proportional to W. When Z is equals to 2.5, then W is equals to 24. First we will write this given example as it is. Z is inversely proportional to W. Now instead of this alpha, we will write this is equals to K. So Z is equals to K 1 upon W. This W is in division form, which will go to the left hand side. It will multiply to Z. ZW, Z into W or Z multiplied by W is equals to K, and this is the equation of variation. Okay. Now we have to substitute the value of Z 2.5 and value of W 24. So Z 2.5 multiplied by W 24 is equals to K. Now this is when we will multiply this 2.5 and 24, we will get 60.0. So point after 0 is there means nothing. So we will write therefore K for constant is equals to 60. The constant, your first answer. Then we have to write this equation Z into W is equals to K again. ZW is equals to K is an equation. then we have to write the value of k, which is you have got over here. K value is 60. So Z into W is equals to 60 is the equation of variation. So this is first and second. Now we will see third and fourth. So dear students, now we will see third and fourth question of question number 2. See, S is inversely proportional to T square. Okay, S is inversely proportional to T square. If S is equals to 4, then T is equals to 5. Simple. First we will write the question as it is. Then we will write, instead of this alpha is equals to K, S is equals to K 1 upon T square. This T square will go to the left hand side. S multiplied by T square is equals to K. The equation of variation. This is the equation of variation. Now we will substitute S is equals to 4 and T is equals to 5 in this equation. So S is 4 multiply T square means 5. T value is 5 and its square is equals to K. 4 as it is, 5 square is 25 is equals to K. Now 4 25s are 100 is equals to K. Therefore K is equals to 100, the constant. Okay. Now we will write this equation again at the last. S multiplied by T square is equals to K. So we will write, instead of K we will mention over there 100. So therefore S into T square is equals to 100 is the equation of variation. Now look at here the fourth one. X is inversely proportional to the square root of y. If x is equals to 15, then y is equals to 9. We have to write first question as it is. X is inversely proportional to square root of y. So now we will, instead of this alpha, we will write is equals to k. X is equals to k 1 upon square root of y. Now this square root of y is in division form. It will go to the left hand side. It will multiply to x. X multiplied by square root of y is equals to k, and this is the equation of variation. Now we will substitute the values of x is equals to 15 and y is equals to 9. See, x, instead of x we will write 15 multiply square root y value was 9, so square root 9 is equals to k. Now 15, square root of 9 is the square of 3, so 15 3s are 45 is equals to k. Therefore k is equals to 45, the constant. Then at last we will write this equation again. X multiplied by square root y is equals to k, and k value we came to know 45. So this is the required equation of variation. This is how we have finished the question number 2. Now we will see question number 3 and question number 4. Dear students, please see the question number 3. It is word problem, and we have to understand first this word problem. In this, it does not mention that this question is belongs to direct variation or inverse variation. So we have to decide it is direct variation or inverse variation. How? You will understand easily. Look at the board. Question number 3. The boxes are to be filled with apples if 24 apples are put in a box. Okay, in a box 24 apples if we will put, then 27 boxes are needed. Means first condition, number of apples we will consider x and number of boxes we will consider y. So in a box, how many apples we will put? It is 24. 24 apples are put in a box, then 24 boxes are needed to fill them. If 36 apples, see, before in the beginning how many apples we put? 24 apples in a box. If 36 apples we will fill in a box, then how many boxes will be needed? See, first quantity increase, another quantity will decrease. How? You have learned in 7th standard. First quantity increase, another related quantity will also increase. It is direct variation. But if first quantity will increase and another related quantity decrease, it means it is inverse variation. Is it clear? So in the beginning we are going to put 24 apples in a box. So 27 boxes we will require to fill them. But if we will increase the quantity of apples in a box. If we will increase 36 apples in a box, so apples are increasing, so boxes will require less, boxes we will require, boxes kam padenge. So it is inverse variation. Look at here. Let the number of apples be x and the number of boxes be y. See the note. More the number of apples in a box, less is the number of boxes required to fill them. Understood? If you will increase number of apples, boxes will require less. Less boxes you will require. Is it clear? So it is inverse variation example. So I have written this is a case of inverse variation. Now we have to write x apples inversely proportional to boxes. It means x is inversely proportional to y. Then we have to write, instead of this alpha, we will write is equals to k. See, x as it is, instead of this alpha we will write is equals to k 1 upon y as it is. Y is here in division form. This will go here to the left side. X multiplied by y is equals to k. This is your inverse variation equation. Now when x is equals to 24, y is equals to 27, first condition. X 24 and y 27. We will multiply. 24 multiplied by 27 is equals to k. So answer will come 648. So constant is 648. Okay, always find first constant. Now in second condition, if you will increase number of apples you will increase from 27 to 36. So x is equals to 36. We have to find the number of boxes, that is y. We have to find it. How many boxes will be needed? So y is equals to question mark. But k we found here. K is 648. Okay. Now write the equation. This equation we have to write there. X multiplied by y is equals to k. In place of x we will write 36. Value of x is 36. Multiply. Value of y is y only. We have to find the number of boxes required. K is 648. This 36 is in multiplication form. It will go to the right hand side. It will divide. Okay, 648. See, I will use 6 times table. 6 6 are 36. 6 10s are 60. 4 remain. It's 48. 6 8s are 48. Again, what is remain? 108 upon 6. 6 1s are 6. 6 1s are 6. 4 remain. Okay, it's 48. 6 8s are 48 is equals to 18. So y means total number of boxes will be needed 18. How many boxes? 18 boxes will be needed. Very simple. Dear students, now we will see the question number 4, which is very easy, as we have solved this kind of question in 7.1, question number 1. Here it is question number 4. Please look at the board. Question number 4. Write the following statements using symbol of variation. We have to use only symbol for 1 mark. The wavelength of sound L, okay, small l, and its frequency small f are in inverse variation. Word came inverse. It means we will write the first alphabet, that is L, small l, is inverse means 1 upon, okay, 1 upon f. Is it clear? See, this wavelength of a sound L and frequency f are in inverse variation. Inverse means 1 upon. Is it clear? So L is inversely proportional to f. Okay. Now see here, the intensity capital I of light varies inversely. Inversely word came. So whenever the inversely it will come, we will write first variable will be inversely proportional to the second variable. So what you have to write over here? I is inversely proportional to small d. Is it clear? I inversely proportional to the small d. What is d? The square of the, okay, it is the square of the distance. Okay, what is it? Is square. Okay, see, the intensity I of light varies inversely with the square of the distance of a screen from the lamp. Okay, so I is inversely proportional to the square of the distance d. Is it clear? Question number 5 and question number 6 of practice set 7.2 are reduced from your syllabus. So here we will finish practice set 7.2. I hope you understood. Best of luck and thank you so much.